Okay. So Susan says she can see my hands. Why is this not working? Okay. Okay. So we should be back. Awesome. Yay. Thank you so much, Susan. Okay, so we've got those. So this is, look at the long list of supplies that he gave us. I mean, come on. It was a ton of stuff. Oh, goodness. And my sinuses, I am sorry, guys. So getting the products out of the way. And then let's look at the cards, because there's 4 cards in here that we made. And I do still need to finish putting this one together. Came back, brought a friend for 2 weeks. There's a big Volkswagen show here this weekend. Awesome. Is Debbie coming back here? Okay, let me grab the link, because apparently that one's didn't go back to where we were. I thought we were. Copy link. Okay, so I just put a new link into the old stream, so hopefully those guys will pop back over. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm going to have to contact them and see if I can get this sorted. Okay, so first card was this one that I still need to put a sentiment on. Oh, I didn't actually put it on there. And this is what's funny. This one is made using our stamping foam, but the texture is from a paper towel. Okay, and I'm wondering, is anybody, you guys are here, right? Okay, Mary says that she's had the same issue with StreamYard. So I think I'm going to give it a second for folks to start popping back in. Okay, so Mary had issues with them. Yeah, cool paper towel. I never even thought about that. I mean, the paper towel, I was thinking, you know, there wouldn't be enough texture, but look how lovely that turned out. Oh, okay, so you said that you had, so you went to StreamYard. You had trouble with Restream. Well, Restream should not be doing this, and I haven't really had problems with it in the past, but I am trying to do more. It seems like as soon as I decided to upgrade and pay for it, instead of doing the free version, I've been having issues basically with every stream. So I'm going to have to do that. The only problem with StreamYard is that you have to have a paid version in order to stream to more than one place. And that's why I'm not really understanding why I'm having a problem with this, because I haven't had any issues in the past. I have only been trying to stream to 2 places, but now that I try to stream to 3 or 4, every single one of my streams, you guys have been there. You see that I always have got some kind of a buffering issue. Now, part of that could also be internet. It really depends on if you've got enough internet going out. Anyhow, that one I think turned out lovely. This isn't my favorite, by the way. And let's put, they gave us all the cardstock and everything to go with it too. So that was kind of nice too. I do need to put all of those together. So this one was the Hello Friend floral card, and it looks like in this one he decided to color up the edges, but we were running short on time. Simon was fabulous, but only had so much time to work with. And this is using the new lunar piece. So part of it, this one circle is done with, I believe it was it Crown Me? I don't remember. Well, what's also fun is they gave us all the instructions. So each of the cards has got a list of instructions as to how to create it. Now, if you're wondering why would they do that, this class was actually designed for retailers to be able to teach how to use the Simon Hurley products. The same thing with all of the classes, how to use the company's products. Hello, Miss Judy B. Welcome, welcome. So for them to be able to use the, to use the products in their store to teach their customers how to use them. So that's what these are for, so that the retailers can teach it. So that was kind of cool, and getting to see it in a different perspective that way. So I may try to do, I won't be able to teach as well as Simon, but I will try. I may give that one a try too. So this one is one of the classes. This one was the Hello Friend Floral card. I am trying to keep my thoughts straight too. It's not necessarily working, but you know, I'm trying. And my chat thing is still not working. So I did the You Are Beautiful and the Hello Friend. And then we've got this one. It is Just a Note. And that's this one. And you got to pick whichever colors you wanted to go with. But the purple you see here, you did notice that I didn't have any purple, lunar paste, right? So this one was actually made using Golden Hour and Crown Me. So tinting your solar paste with an ink to make it look, to give it a little bit of a different look. So this has got that gold shimmer. If you tilt it to the in there, so there you go. Now you can see the gold, and now you can see the purple. So that, I think, turned out so, so nice. I love that one. And it doesn't matter which ink you use. You can use any color of ink you want. So that one turned out really nice. But this one, I have to say, is my favorite. And I messed up and I kind of lost my last butterfly, so I still need to color it and put it on here. But this one, I definitely going to be doing this technique again sometime soon. So this is some of the three different, the three different neons. So you did that, you stamped it using that handwritten stamp, okay? You let it dry. And then we went back over it with gold lunar paste and then scraped it off, and it filled all those words in. And this was just so, so, so pretty. Yeah, I love, love, love this. Mary, we did this one actually in the class. I don't think I recorded it. Someone else may have been able to, but they were asking us not to record during the class because they had someone at Creativation that was doing their own. But yeah, I absolutely love this. And you can feel the texture in here. It's where I actually did another one. Where did I do it? I did another one with just a photopolymer stamp, and it's around here somewhere where I just stamped in a couple of butterflies. And that one turned out pretty cool too, but I should have used bolder colors. But I absolutely love this. Is one of my favorite cards now. Thank you, Miss Roberta. Roberta says that she is popping in to say hi. Yeah, I am still not 100%, and my nose is probably because I'm talking too much. It's right now trying to get really, really stuffy and make it a little harder to breathe. Okay, so those are the things that I got from the Simon Hurley class. And I'm excited because now I can start playing and I can start putting things away and reorganizing and all of the things. And I got some new Simon Hurley inks, which I've been wanting to expand my stash there too. So yeah, Simon basically showed us some techniques that I hadn't thought about before. I mean, he actually scared me. When we did this one, he scared me. I mean, we had already made it pretty. And then he decides he's going to spread some gold on top of it. It's like, what? I'm literally sitting there. Yeah, I'm just literally sitting there waiting to see what's going to happen because I'm one of those, I want to go ahead and get started, right? I did not want to do anything until I saw what he was doing. Okay, next up is the This is the Spellbinders class. And the goodies from that one, first we've got the 3D Twirling Tulips Simon Hurley 3D embossing folder, which I already had one of those. But now I've also got the stencils that go along with it. Okay, so I've got that and the instructions and all. And for that one, this is how that panel turned out. We did have some inks that were kind of light, so the intent was to have some like a darker orange or a light orange, and to be able to do a little bit of contrasting, but I think this turned out really pretty. And this is going to be basically a 5x7 card once I get it put together. And then something that is fairly new from Spellbinders. I've also got more cardstock so I can make the card base. This is one of the new ones that I did not, I'm not on the design team thing for this one, but there's going to be another one. Hello, Link. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, honey. So this is one of the new die set, new 3D embossing folder sets that comes with dies. Okay. So what you're able to do, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can 3D emboss and cut it out at the same time. This is brand new. Okay, of course I have to keep looking. Thank you, Miss Mary. Hello, Jim. Welcome, welcome, honey. So this is really, really cool. And with the, I believe the collections are actually coming out in May. So I've got, it's either May or June, but I've got coming, I don't have them yet. I have another set that's very similar to this, but this is really, really cool. So we've got a couple of different cards that we were able to make using that. So I've got the pieces that I need to put together. But yeah, each of these, we've got basically 3 panels that are kind of an oval with flowers and butterflies. And then we've got, let me get this one off. Yeah, I still need to put them on magnets. I told you, I need to get everything put away. So this basically goes right in there. And then you run it through your die cutting machine, and it will emboss and die cut at the same time. Now, one thing I did notice is that the die does cut into your embossing folder on the other side. That's going to happen. It doesn't make it not usable. It just means that it's been used. So I've cut this one and this one. So both of those have got that little line there. This one does not yet. Okay. So that's a couple of them. And again, I still have to put all this stuff away. So that's probably what I'm going to do the rest of the day. Get in there. Okay, now that's bugging me, so I need to get out one of my... If you guys wonder how I store these big O things, these 3D embossing folders are big. Actually, all of the Spellbinders embossing folders are pretty big, so I use some big sleeves. Is that not the big one? This is not the big one. I keep this under my desk so that I can easily go ahead and get everything put away. There we go. So I've got the big sleeves here. I usually put a piece of cardstock in there too so that I can see it better. And this one I'm going to put both the embossing folder and the die set in there. And this is basically the way I store them. And of course I label them and everything. But we've got 3 different cards. Was it 3 cards or 2 cards? 3 cards. One is this one. Thinking it was just 3. And of course this one also came with instructions. So let's see what my instructions say so I know what I'm showing you guys. So here are our 3 cards. One, we've got the tulips. And like I said, they're supposed to be able to have a little bit of that orange show through. So I may go back over it now since I've got some juicier inks. So that's the tulip card. And again, gave you full instructions. And then we've got these 2 using an embossing folder. So this one is ink blended. And then this one is just on some pink cardstock, but then we went back over it with some white. And we got to select some of the sentiments and everything too. So mine is going to look, I've got to put the bow in. It's going to be basically kind of like that. And this is too bright. There, now you can see it a little bit better. So thanks for making me smile. So that's going to be pretty. And they gave us some gems and some pearls to go along with it. And then the other one is basically the same thing. We've got an arch frame, which I've got the arch frame dies already. And then we've got that embossed panel. Again, we did the ink blending, and then we did some white pigment ink over the top to bring out the edges. So these all turned out so pretty. And again, I have to put everything together still. I've been waiting to be able to do this with you guys before I start doing all of that. I want to put everything together, and then I want to put all of my stuff away. And I've been needing to get this stuff done with y'all so that I can do that. And I am so sorry. I've just been feeling really, yeah, I've been no energy, having trouble breathing because of the sinuses being clogged, and I have been a lot of sneezing and runny nose for the last 2 weeks, and that is not fun. Okay, next, and yet, yes, there's more. Forgot to pull that one out. That one was for the light up card for that we did with the light up card that I've got the things to be able to make the lighthouse. And I may say some of these to do during a live stream. So this is something that I did not already have. You guys know I've already got Artistry products. Love my Artistry stuff, which is why I'm going to be on their design team again. And I've got to get a project done for them in the next week so it can be ready for the first of the month. But what they supplied for us, because if you have never used Artistry stuff, this is probably going to be your best bet to go with. And that's the starter kit. And I had never seen what was in the starter kit. Actually, that little bag that I made is from one of the blanks that is included in the starter kit. And then this also gives you instructions as to how to do all the things. Like I said, this is designed for... of course, I'm looking at the chat now. Hugs, loves, and positive vibes coming your way. What do you mean, damn you spellbinders? What, Mary? Oh, just that it's too cool of things and now you want all of them? I understand that one. I absolutely love all things Spellbinders. That is my favorite company. Okay, so this one gives you all the instructions as to how to do all the things and explains exactly what... Well, this one is showing how they can put it up in their stores. Like I said, this is designed for the companies to use in their stores to promote the products and all of that. So they need to know how to use it. And I'm here, I get to show you guys how to use it. So when you go shopping, or if you use my link, it works, right? So this is the Sublimation Starter Pack. So it comes with a full set of markers. These are the classic, I believe these are the classic. Anyway, they change the names occasionally, but brand new markers. We've got our heat resistant tape. You've got this stuff that I left in there just because I wanted you to see what it was going to look like. And now I'm going to throw away all of the crinkle stuff because I don't actually use those. Again, it has instructions. It's got, this is protective paper. So the rolls that I always show you in the videos, this is where they now have them in 8.5 by 11 sheets. So this is something new. Okay. I'm going to double check that. I think it's for sale on the website like that, but I do know that it comes in the kit like that. So I will double check that, but that I think is kind of cool. And there's magic in these markers, so it gives you information about the different things. Okay. And this is, of course, not all of the things that you can get from Artistry. There's a lot more things. There are stamps, there are stencils, there is masking paper. Okay, but then we've got the blanks. So it doesn't come with an ink pad, but it does come with the markers. You can do a lot of things with those. So we've got our sublimation starter kit from Craft Express. So Craft Express supplies the different blanks. Okay, so here's what the bag looked like before I put anything on it. Okay, so we've got the bag, and then we've got a couple of these vegan leather. And from what I understand, these are not available on the Artistry website. I'm going to have to see if Vic has them at Craft Express for you, because these are so pretty. And I've got one that was already completed. That's one of these souvenirs that I showed you guys earlier. That's underneath all the other stuff. I think I have one of the vegan leather. Yeah, that's this one. And that is just so pretty. And it's a vegan leather coaster. Only reason I know it's vegan leather is because people were calling it that at the thing. I have not looked to see what it says. Oh, it says here. It says vegan leather coaster. Okay, so we've got that. You get 2 of them in there. That's the thing. You get 2 of each of these. That way, if you mess up on one, you've got another one. And then we've got 2 of the luggage tags. Now these, let me look and see if these are the ones that you print on the back, which I think is what they do. No need to mirror the text. That's because instead of doing the transfer on the front like you would do on this one, and like what I tend to do, on these, you actually do it on the back. So that means you don't have... Oh, awesome, Jem. Let me grab my affiliate link real quick, because I would love it if you guys would use that. It helps me out so much, and will probably help me to pay for next year's Creativation, because I got to go to Seattle. Now I got to log into that thing. Come on. Okay. It's going to take me a second, but that would be fabulous if you guys would help me out with that. I appreciate it. And if you got one of my recent mystery boxes, you may have already received some ink, some markers to be able to play with. I did not put any blanks in anything, but I did send out a few of the ink pads and marker sets that I've got. And my computer is going slow again. Don't know why. And looks like everything is still good. We've got I don't have any drop frames, so that's awesome. It may just be the Share a Cell website. Okay, I will add the link down in the description after we get done. I'm going to try to remember to do the link to everything, which means I'm going to be rewatching the video. But the way that these are going to work, I'm just going to show you. I know I already showed you the one that I made, but here's one that has not been done yet. And I think there is a plastic film on the back. So this part is clear, okay? But on the back, there is a plastic film that you remove, okay? And then this is the part that you're going to actually transfer on. And I believe these blanks, are available on the site on their own. And I think they are so super cool. There's a lot of fun things coming up. And I've got the blanks of the months that I'm going to be working on those in the next few days. So I think you guys are going to really like that. Anyway, they give you 6 blanks to play with to start off. And then you can decide what you like, what you don't, and then you can get additional blanks. And there's plenty of them over on the Artistry website and over at Craft Express. Okay, so this is everything from the classes. And I'm going to, give me a second, I'm going to clean up and put everything back in this bin so I can open up my last bin. That's got things that I got from the floor. So from walking around, and after watching a couple of other videos, I realized, there are probably some things that I thought were not for me to pick up, that I didn't pick up, that I could have picked up. which means it's things that I could try out, show you guys, let you guys see what they were and how they work and all the things. Okay, so that one's empty. Okay, so here's my last bin. Okay, I've got one more bin. This is the last one. So I think I showed you that little bag, which is basically just a little giveaway thing that I think it had some goodies in it too, but I don't remember what they were. Here's my other Creativation bag. Okay, I got more stuff from Artistry. This was actually from the Creative Professionals. Am I still live? Okay, are you guys still there? Because Twitch is saying that I'm offline. I'm refreshing that screen. Okay, I'm there. Okay. I thought for a minute there I wasn't there. Anyhow, but this is from the Creative Professionals get-together that we had. This was the Mardi Gras social. So I picked up some things from a lot of those folks. And let's see, what do I have in here? More tape. Always need more tape. We've got some plastic keychains. And you guys have all seen my metal keychain. I think that's one that I've been using for the last couple of years. These are a couple of things that were printed out by Craft Express that are sublimation. So I can put these on a mug or a tumbler. Those are going to be so pretty. So I need to use those. Information. Some maple keychains and a little pack of markers. So there's 3 different little markers in here. So it's kind of a little sample pack, but it also has 4 more blanks, right? Hello, Fricka! If you guys haven't checked Fricka out, she's over on Twitch for you guys that are watching on YouTube. And today she was making, I have to go back and watch the replay. I have to watch her VOD. She was making, okay. That's a lot of sound, is it? It keeps on going. Hey, Ronan. But she was making watercolors. So she was actually making watercolor. I have to see how to do that, and I have to watch that. That is going to be so super fun. So welcome in, Ronan. Welcome in, Rainers. Thank you so much for dropping in. What we're doing today is I'm going through the rest of the stuff that I got at Creativation so I can start putting the stuff away. It's been sitting here for a couple of weeks because I've been sick with a sinus cold and have not been up to actually doing anything. Fricka says it is fun to make. Ronan said I did the thing. I'm looking back at all the things. Jeanette JE just followed my channel. Welcome. And my social stream is still not really working. Okay. I'm looking back up the chat real quick because I got to give you guys some love. Okay. And I love all of your emotes, Fricka. Those are just so cool. Did we get caught shopping during class? Wait a minute, what? Were you shopping during the class? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa is right. But yeah, I really want to see how to do that. And I know I don't have the products to do it with. That's the thing I have to do. That would be really fun to be able to figure out. And yeah, I can't wait to do that. I just thought of something because I've been having issues with the chat thing. I don't know if it's integrated into the most recent update of StreamerBot or not, but I'm going to see if it lets me do it. Oh, it's got to, I'm going to have to play with that. Okay. Anyhow, sorry, that was my techie side. So what I was just looking at was some of the artistry stuff. I had just also gone over everything that's in the starter box. Lots of fun things to be able to do. Now I got to get into my bin. I'll just grab out one. So this is something that I made at Creativation. It is using sublimation inks in marker form. marker and stamp pad, and it's baked into this little guy here. So, okay, D is at a rest stop on I-10 before we reach I-75. I know where that is. Yeah, they're far north of me. Anyway, so I colored this one all in, and then we transferred it onto a keychain. So it's permanent, and I can use this. Actually, this is a luggage tag. And there were 2 luggage tags and two bags and two coasters in the sample box that comes with markers and stuff too. And then this little bag here is some things that I got at the Mardi Gras social at Creativation, and it includes some blanks as well, some tape, and some markers. So, I would love sublimation, but I don't have room for it. Here's the thing, Fricka. Okay, I'm getting out the box, mostly because I put everything back in it. Probably what takes the most room is your blanks, because this is what you use to color with. If you've got stamps, like from card making, you could basically color on your paper and you use a heat press, just a regular old heat press. You don't have to have a printer. This is sublimation without a printer. And my plan, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, as long as my sinuses decide they're going to cooperate and I feel okay, on Tuesday night, the plan is to go live doing some sublimation. And if you have sublimation inks, let me know, because why do I have I've got to fix that. I just saw that I've got a bad alert thing in my chat. It's the blanks that's a problem. Actually, I've been about this size, and this is with me being on a design team, but I've been about this size. This one is a 30 quart that I've got all my sublimation blanks and stuff in. My problem is giving them away. It's like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? So anyway, back to the things that I picked up at Creativation, past that sublimation thing, because you can also do some small things. I'm going to go ahead and say this right now for you guys as kind of a sneak peek, but not letting you see it. The blank of the month, I believe, is going to be a little charm. So it's going to be really small. So it's very, very small. So that's going to be something that's not hard to, I can't wait to work on that one. I like the idea of some of the smaller things, because some of the bigger ones, my brain still has a little trouble wrapping around it. So one of the things I got was an apron. Nice big apron with pockets from a company called Pebo. Yeah, I'm going to say it like that. And they also gave me some paint. So I plan on doing more paint this year. So I am going through my stuff to see where all my paints are. And would you believe I have got a lot of paint that's never been opened. So I came across yesterday, I think it was, a full big set. Oh, yay. Mary is planning on coming on live with me on Tuesday, as long as my sinuses are still functioning. And I'm thinking, let's go ahead and just plan on the next live stream being sublimation. And I'm hoping it's going to be on Tuesday. If it has to be later, we can reschedule, whatever. But she found her stuff, which is awesome, because I had sent her a while back. She had won stamp pad and one of the sets of markers. So apparently, Jax is in the chat somewhere. Hello, Jax, because I just said that Jax is our VIP member of the day. So hey, say hi, Jax. So that is some of the paint. Also got more paint from another company. Like I said, I've got a lot of paint. This one is from Holbein, which I've got information from them. And I've got a set of primary colors in the acrylic. Primary colors in, what's this? Acrylic gouache. This one is watercolors. and then some pencils, all from the same color, and they gave from the same company, and they gave me primaries of all of the things. So I do plan on doing a lot more with paint, which means, yes, the gel presses are going to be coming out, but I also want to experiment and try out some other ways of doing painting. And of course, we all know that Dawn is she's the best at that. Dawn, the Crafty Visage. So maybe I'll have to see about getting together and doing some kind of a collab with her, because yeah, I know she knows all the things paint, and I'm not really good with paint, mostly because when I think of painting, I think more in terms of like on canvas, and canvases are big, so I don't really do much of them. I do have some that I've done. I just don't really do much. Okay, this is a set of paint brushes from Silver Brush, and the woman I talked to there said that this is all you need. You don't need any more brushes. They are interchangeable. You can use them with whatever medium you want to. You just clean them and you're good to go. And this has not been opened yet. So the paintbrushes I was using yesterday were some that I got from, I think it was Hobby Lobby. I think it was Artist Studio. And I had never actually opened them, and they had been in my stash for probably a couple of years. Oh, and they also gave me instructions on how to take care of them. So we've got some stencil brushes. Ooh, this is nice. This one is a cloud smudge brush. I like that they have what they're called and what they're for. This one is a square wash brush. And then we've got 3 normal ones. This one, look at the length of that. That is too cool. And this one is for script. Yeah, we'll see if I ever get that right. I have always had a trouble with trying to sign any of the stuff that I have made, because I'm thinking, you need to do it with a brush. I'm thinking I'm going to do it with a paint marker, which I just came back across those recently too. I had forgotten where they were. So yeah, I have a lot of paint. I have to use a lot of paint. So anyway, I've got a new set of brushes. Then I've got from PBO, where we were just talking about the paint, and it gave me some new palette knives. So one thing I do need to do is find a way to clean my old ones, because they have got... welcome, Cynthia. We are a bunch of crazy crafters. Yes. Welcome, welcome. So I missed somebody popping in. Cynthia. Oh, there she is. Aloha. First time joining you. Love your energy, even though you're not feeling 100%. Imagine if I was feeling 100%. Okay. Anyway, so now I've got some more paint palette knives. Then this one is a fun bag. And it was from Sarah Clark, not Sarah Renee Clark, but a different Sarah Clark. There were, I think, 3 Sarah Clarks there, but isn't that fun? I like that. That is so cute. And I think this one was from, oh, this is fun. This is another goodie bag from another creator. This one is from Sarah's, this is from, that might have been Sarah Renee. I don't remember which is which. This one I know was from Sarah Clark from Sarah's Create Studio. And got some hand lotion, which I need to use. My hands are dry. Got some chapstick with a cute little chapstick holder. We've got some Tic Tacs. Look at the little teeny weeny Tic Tac. Frosty Tools is at it again. That means there is another ad going on over on Twitch. If you're able to hear me on Twitch and you don't want to watch the ads, then you might want to see about subbing to my channel. Amazon Prime does give those away for free, so I would love it for you to sub to my channel. I do plan on doing more lives over there. Last week I didn't because I was sick. Didn't do it the week before because I was sick. Anyway, so I've got a couple of little things of Tic Tac, but here is the cutest thing ever. Look at that. This is just the cutest thing ever. And I think it's sublimated in. This is not a vinyl sticker. It's sublimated in, drinks well with others. I think this is just the cutest little tumbler with its own little straw. I mean, how cute is that? Okay, I'm going to put all the things back in here so I don't lose them. And now I have it on video as to where I got them from. Yeah, I think this is the cutest thing. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm going to have to see about where I can get those, because that would be so, I think y'all would love them. That would be so cute. And I could, if I can find them sublimatable, that means I would be able to make my own using sublimation inks. Wouldn't have to have somebody hired to do it, and could be, each one would be completely unique, because there's no way I can color two things the same. Okay, so next, I got a couple of things from the Crafters Workshop. So this one is some orchid. Look at that pretty purple. I haven't tried any of these out, so that's another thing that's going to be coming up, guys. I am going to still be having some of these to the side, maybe, I hope, because I need to try them out and show you how they look and how they work. But this is a fun stencil. I don't have anything like it. They sent it with a palette knife as well. It's called Hanging Circles, and it's pretty purple. That would make a great calling card. Absolutely. Okay, what else do I have in here? Okay, so this one is from Tonic. And okay, this is the smallest little bottle of Nubo drops I've seen. This is teeny, teeny weeny. Look at that. It is adorable. And they gave me a glimmer mark. What's it called? Aqua Shimmer pen. So I've got the Spectrum Noir. This is actually a brand new, never been used, because it's been sitting in a bucket elsewhere. Again, I'm going through my stuff and trying to consolidate what goes together. But I've got a couple of these, and I've been using them for years. I've got refills of this, but now I've got the Aqua Shimmer, so I can check and see how that holds up comparatively. So that is cool. And it includes some little embellishments as well. And a nice bag. So this is a real nice little bag for me to put some things in. And it's slick on the outside. I've got some mesh bags that there's a texture, but this is like a nice and slick, which to me makes it feel like it's more sturdy, and the zipper is more sturdy. Okay, so putting those, that doesn't go in there, put those in there. I'm gonna try to stack everything to the side and then put everything back in the bin. Okay, this one is some markers from Marvy, and a little bag with an outside pocket. They gave us a little notebook and a bunch of markers. So this one, Le Pen, another Le Pen. And who are we saying hello to? Pizza Chan 504. Welcome, welcome. And then I've got, now this is something that I'm going to try out on my, since I've got it now, right? I'm going to try this out on my wax seals and see how they work. So are those, okay, you're in here. You were in with the raid. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, so Susan was asking, so are those like a top coat of glitter nail polish? Oh, no, 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 no. Those are not like polish at all. Let me pull out that one. I haven't tried the shimmer pen yet, but I'm assuming. What they normally do is they normally add, at least the glimmer stuff that I've used, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. It usually adds some, like a glittery shine. Maybe I did try it out because I can see gold. Can you see the gold on there? I can see gold on there. So this is going to be different. My Spectrum Noir ones that I've got are like a clear with like glitter in them. This. Okay, there we go. It's where you can add glittery gold over the top of whatever you've got. Okay, I'm going to let that dry because I did put out quite a bit of it. This is going to be nice. But back to the ones from Marvy or from Ukita. I'm probably saying it wrong. I've got the gold. This one is an opaque gold marker, which I'm thinking this should probably work well over the top of my my wax seals. And I do want to practice more with that. This one is a Deco Color Premium Silver one. And I forgot, yeah, Deco Color is actually owned by Marvi Okita. So that's kind of cool. And then these are a couple of chalk markers. I take that back. We've got a chalk marker and then an acrylic paint marker. So yeah, it does really good coverage on that too. And then these are regular pens. So we've got those. That's not all the markers and stuff I've got. Mary says, welcome at Pizza Chan 504. Hope you enjoy our crazy little crafty community. Okay, here's a couple more Le Pens. And you knew I had to get the teal. So yeah, I actually went through the different ones because they had like several that you could choose from. And I had to pick out one of those. This one I'm going to go through in just a second because it is going to be packed full. Do I want to do that one now? Oh, I have some from another class that I forgot to show because it was in the wrong bin. I have too much stuff on my desk again. Okay, these are going in a different bin so I can get them off of my desk now that I've gone through them. So this, you guys already know how much I love light up cards, and I'm getting better at making them, and I'm making them more often. And I've been using the Pear Blossom Press one light the majority of the time. And I've got my rolling cart a little bit away from me. Let me just grab out a couple of things that I've got in this drawer from them so you can kind of see the difference and see kind of what my plan is. So the one light, that's this guy. It's basically this little mechanism here with a battery, a little button, and an LED light, which makes it like a little mini flashlight. So this is the easiest way that you can add a light to your light up card. Okay, you basically just decide where do you want the light and make sure that you position where you want them to push that far away. So you've got that little bit of distance. Okay, so that's one. Then we've got the easy light, which is similar. And then the reason this was easy is this is the one that came out first. Amanda said that she almost named this the easier light. But one light I think is a good name and it's stuck. So this one is basically the same kind of mechanism. You've got your button, you've got your place for your battery, but then you've got 3 wires so you can position your lights in 3 different places. If you don't want to use one of them, you can clip it off. No big deal. And then you can put your button wherever you want. Like in this card illustration here, she's got the press me is over here and she's got the lights up there. So you've got that little bit of distance because you've got the wires. And it is super easy to use too. Okay. Then got the halo light, which basically does a circle of lights. So like for a fish tank. So that worked out pretty cool. Thing that they came out with last year that was fun is the twinkle light, which looks just like the easy light, except when you push the button, the lights twinkle. They turn on and off. It is so, so, so cool. And then they've got something new that's going to be coming up this year. And that I think is coming out within the next couple of months. And that is a birthday card light or birthday candle light. I think it's the candle light. That's what it's called. Yes, you need them all, Mary. But the candle light is designed, first off, it's going to go like on a birthday cake behind a candle. And you have to blow it to turn it off. And that was so amazing. If you haven't already seen the video on that, I've got a short, I've got a bit of a live stream where Vic from Craft Express was actually the one demoing how to do that. I talked him into it, say, hey, Vic, you want to do this on camera? And he says, okay. So that one turned out so super cool. So this is for one, this is basically all the stuff I've got, the different types of light I've got from Pear Blossom Press, okay? And that's actually my personal stash. Now this is a card, I think this is one from this is a card that I got from, that I made from Chibitronics last year. And is the battery dead? The battery's dead on this one because it is done with tape. So this is some conductive tape. Basically all I need to do is replace the battery and it'll be fine and you'll be able to do that. So what I've got here is some things from a Chibitronics class that I took. Okay. And it was in the wrong bin, otherwise I would have shown you already. So this is some of the tape. I've also done copper tape before, and I fought with it. And I basically need to learn more in order to be able to teach more. But this was so fun. And they've got lots of instructions on how to do all the things. Okay, this is their business card. And it goes... And if I remember right, this is one of the lights that changes color, I think. Or no, it just stays red. They've got different kinds of lights. But this is one of their business cards. And to make sure that it doesn't drain the battery, I just have it opened up. One of the cards that we made, using, again, the tape, is this one, which they call an AND switch. So in order, and I still have to put everything together, which means I want to color this one and go there. So if I press this one, you see that little firefly's butt lights up. If I press this one, nothing happens unless I press this one at the same time. So the way that this works is let me get this, I have to have it lined up right. There we go. We've got a little purple. I'm shutting off the light because we're playing with lights. Okay. So if I press this one, that light comes on. If I press this one by itself, nothing happens. If I press them both, then both lights are on. You see that? And depending on how much pressure I put on, they can fade. They fade in and out. And that has to do with this little piece of black plastic, which is a conductive material. I've never seen anything like this before. That is pressure sensitive. So I think this is so, so, so cool. So yes, I want to learn all the things Chibitronics now. And I got to hang out with G, and she was super fun. This is a stencil to help you design what you want to go on the back of all of your things, because yeah, this looks a little complicated, right? But this helps out some. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Looks like someone is trying to Cesar. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, so that was one of our buddies. Apparently he's on his way over here, and I was like, I don't know. And I told him, I didn't know you were coming. I said, well, I sent a text. It's like, well, I have no idea if my husband saw the text or not. Okay, so one of the things that they have been doing, because they've got, I'm going to go, well, before I do that, this one you'll be able to see. This is cool. You guys have all seen these shadow box kind of cards, right? These little pop-ups. This was all done on a Cricut. It's like high school electronics class. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't take chemistry, none of the things. If I have any kind of things that I want to learn how to do, if I have problems with lights, I ask Todd, because he understands circuitry because he graduated from Cornell with an engineering degree. Okay, so we've got this, but one of the ways that they've got for their switch is this magnet thing. They've actually got two different ones that I know of right now. So we put that in there, and it magnetizes, the battery sticks. And now we've got the little house is lit up. So I'm going to turn off the switch. So they gave us all the pieces to be able to assemble that, and including having a little thing on the back so you can stand it up like on your mantle and see it. And yeah, I wasn't in band. I was in drama. The last few years of high school, I was in drama. I did the math thing. You know, I took like trig and all of that kind of stuff too. But I was in drama class, so I didn't do phys ed at all. So that worked out really good. But this, I think, turned out super, super cute. And I am going to save the battery by, again, taking off the switch and taking the battery out of that. And then I can just leave that there. So that was another piece. And then we've got this guy. So this is, this one, I also assembled. They showed us exactly what to do. It's basically just the tape, lining it up on each side, and then putting down each of their stickers because they have, why do some of these stickers on top and about it? I don't know. Anyway, so the way that the stickers things work, they've got the LED light with the little stickers. You can't see what... Okay, I'm going to turn this back on because Susan said she couldn't see it. I'm thinking that she couldn't see the little light in there. See the little light? Turning off the light. Turning on the light. Turning off the light. Turning on the light. Okay, that's enough of that one. This one shows what each of the different lights are. Also, the battery, I'm assuming this is the battery I was using with it before, wasn't strong enough. So down here, this is the last one that gets light. Oh, she couldn't see about drama class. Oh my God. Well, you can kind of tell that I am very out of practice with that kind of thing because you know what? I can't remember my lines because words are hard. Okay, so this is basically for the... this is basically for the different shops to be able to have up in their store. It's like has a little stand that you just basically put together like that. And then I'm going to do it the other way, this one down because that's where the connection is. And then just put a paper clip on there and it's a little tent. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. It's got the little magnets there. I'm going to put the battery with plus side up. I don't know if you saw that or not, but look at the desk. So the lights all popped on. And this basically shows the different types of lights that you can get in sticker form. So when we're doing everything with the Pear Blossom Press lights, and you know, guys, I love them. It's one, you heard the light click. Yes. So you've got the one color of light, which is white. But you can put whatever you want to over the top. This one, she's got G with Chimitronics has got lots of different variations. We've got this one that is rainbow. It fades in and out, rainbow colors. We've got a blinking white. We've got a white that fades, red fades, then red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, and white. And this one, because it's getting the very last little bit of the energy, it's basically not able to do anything. I'd have to put a new battery in it. But this is some of the different ones. This is the sampler of their stickers, their sticker colors. So these are all available at Chibitronics. I am not an affiliate with them yet. I do need to touch base with her and see what else we can do. And this is kind of where the way that the little stickers come. There's like 3 little ones on this pack. So I've got an extra sticker here if I want to do. They have to live south too. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, Mary is wanting, okay, she says, words are hard, but I ad-lib very well. She heard the light click. She wants all the lights. If anyone knows a rich man that would love to support me in my craft addiction, send them my way for the application. And they have to live in the South too, no winter. I keep telling her she needs to move down here, but she keeps saying that she has to have a man to do it for her. So anyway, so I do know that they come in this big roll. So I've got a roll of fabric tape here. I need to get lights. They also have the sheets. So this is going to be good for like when I try to do classes, because guess what I want to do, guys? I've mentioned it before, but one of my plans on classes, yes, it costs money. Absolutely. Moving south definitely costs money. Moving anywhere costs money. One of the things that I want to do when it comes to thank you. Thank you for Sully going across my screen, because that helps a little bit too. So yeah, the main thing I'm wanting to raise money for at this point is Creativation for next year. There's so many things I want to do, guys. I mean, I want to do so much teaching for y'all and show you all the things and do everything I can to help inspire you to be all the things. I want you to expand your knowledge and your skills, and I want to be a helping part of that. Let's put that back in there. So my plan is to turn back on my lights so you can see my desk. So my plan is I am going to start doing some courses, meaning multiple class sessions, not just the one. Do still plan on doing the craft along together. I got an email from them asking why I hadn't used them in a while. Use them what, Mary? Using the... Oh, you got an email asking why you hadn't used... So, I need to fix that. Apparently, that is something... Okay, one of the things that just popped up in the chat over on Twitch is about my live craft along class. That was in February. That's not the right one. I don't have anything set up for the next month yet. And we just had another class yesterday. Anyhow. Okay. What do I have left? Can move my light stuff out of the way. Oh, this is a company I'm excited to be working with, I think, because they are so sweet. Uniquely You had contacted me right before the event. Actually, I found their email right before the event, wanting to know if I wanted to get some products to add, because they wanted, I think what they're looking for, this is a company out of Australia, and they're looking for people, I think, in the United States. I think that's the way it's going. But I got to meet them at Creativation, and they are so super cool. So once Susan gets back from her cruise, because she went on a cruise, because if she's in the U.S., why not? Once she gets back, hopefully we can narrow things down and do some things. So anyway, right now this one is an embossing folder that is kind of pretty. She's got some pretty bling. Here is a teeny weeny stamp set. Now this one is perfect for if you're doing like mini albums or basically any kind of albums, because this says place photo here. So a lot of you guys, I know you do scrapbooking. I don't personally, but yeah, so this one says place photo here, and then it says 2x3 photo, 3x4 photo, 6x4 photo, 5x7. So you can tell them what to do. This is uniquely creative. So here's some more embellishments. We've got some foam dots. We've got some more embellishments and a couple of stencils. These are just a few things that they gave to me. I might have more things in my bag. I don't know. But they were in one of the booths, and I did go and hang out with them. And I did share, if you've checked my Instagram, there is a photo with, I'm pretty sure I put it on there anyway, of me and the owner in a photo. Yeah, they took a picture of me. This is actually kind of cool. This one's got the foam circles and some foam strips. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, super sweet people. And they have got the cutest scissors that I want badly. They've got pink handles. I haven't tried them yet. I want to. I know Erin's got them. But I think Erin's got them. But yeah, I want to try those out. Also, stop by the place that's got E6000. This is supposed to be better than the old E6000 that we've all used for like jewelry making and stuff, because it works real good on plastics. Yeah, so I've got some of that. Actually, I picked up 3 little tubes. Then, you guys saw this last year. And this is a hot glue gun, and they gave me another one. Yes, I need those scissors. Absolutely. So this is one of the wireless ones. And I think I may do this one in a giveaway, because I've got another one and it works fine. And actually I used it not too long ago. So you put the battery in here. It's a rechargeable, and I'm probably putting it in upside down. And then switch it on, and you have a little light that goes on, and once it's warmed up, you can use it for your glue sticks. Okay, they also changed their packaging on their glue sticks, so they gave me 4 packs of glue sticks. So I'm loaded for glue sticks. So this is going to be really cool. I believe they're coming out with a new design. So I need to figure out what do I want to do as an incentive for you guys for a giveaway, because I think that I should probably give this one away and include a box of the glue sticks. So that is kind of my plan for that one. And as I'm going through things, I am still doing my my mystery box sale of D-stash items, but I may do some giveaways coming up before too long too. Okay, so this is the catalog, so I can see all the things that they have from Paper Rose. And if you don't remember Paper Rose, they just recently started being carried at Spellbinders for some of their things. And here are 2 paper packs that I recently got through Spellbinders from them. Okay, so I did a card. It had the little Vespa on the front of it in red and kind of this color for the background. And basically all I did is I did the little Vespa. I used one of the sentiments and we were good. But this one is all foily goodness. So this is some of their pretty papers. And these are some folks again from Australia. I met them 2 years ago, actually. I met them for the first time. I've talked more to the son than I have the owner, but this time he wasn't there, so I got to kind of hang out with her a little bit and chit chat. So I've got lots and lots of pretty papers. And Spellbinders is offering some of the papers now too. Yes, Mary, love me some foil. Susan says, I'll take one of each in the catalog. Okay, so another company that I chatted with quite a bit was Penny Black. So Penny Black was there. Is that all my Penny Black stuff? That may be. I wound up doing combination because I actually saw them a couple of different times. One time was at their booth, and another time was at the Creative Professionals dinner. Or I'm sorry, the Mardi Gras social for the creative professionals. Yes, it was where we got to hang out with a bunch of those folks. So these are some of the things that I've gotten from them so far, and I may start working with them in the future. It's kind of up in the air at the moment, but here is one of their embossing folders. You can't really see it in the white. Boops knows some entire channel link. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste that into, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that on YouTube? Yes, you can see it on YouTube. So Link IBE, which is one of my buddies over on Twitch, just booped your noses, guys. So this one I think is pretty. It's kind of a cool design. So this one is called Dash Design. So it is a bunch of dashes. So that is an embossing folder to play with. And then we have kitties. And I got this before the whole thing with the kitties this week because I thought, oh, that's so cute. I love kitties. And now I'm going to probably have to do a Rainbow Bridge card with kitties. Although I've never made a Rainbow Bridge card before, but anyway, if you didn't already know, my last kitty. Oh, Todd, Cesar's coming over. He said he texted. And then he called you and you didn't answer, so he called me. And I think Corey's probably with him. Okay, so I just told Todd all the things. Yeah, Mary's put all the kitties in the chat. Thank you, Miss Mary. Anyway, I think these are friggin' adorable. Oh, Jim says, surprise, Todd. This one is called Super Day, and it's got some lovely sentiments. And then how about this little teddy bear? I am too. Yeah. Remember when Squeaky passed a couple of months ago? I told you guys that we were really expecting it to be Ninja that passed first. Well, Ninja finally did. And we could tell something was happening over like 2 days. So we had a little kitty funeral, and she's buried right next to her sister. So now they can go play some more. So anyway, we've got this cute little teddy bear. This one's called Perfect Cup. And then this is what I know Penny Black for, because I've had some of their stuff in the past, and it's these cute little hedgehogs. So we've got this little one with the heart, and then we have the little girl with the flower in her hair, and these guys are just stinking adorable. And then we've got some dies to create some pretty flowers. So that is what I've got from them. And did I have a bag for this? I thought I did. Okay, so I think that is almost everything. So I think this is the last of what I've got. Yes, this is going to be the last of it. And these I think are really, really cool. This is a bunch of markers from Sharpie. And I actually did a swatch of them. And I got, I did a, yeah. Did I do all of them? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of one kind of the brush, or 9 of one kind, brush tips. And then we've got these that are the, I don't know, they're bigger ones. Anyhow, did that say a kid on there too? Okay, so we've got the brush tips, and what is really cool with these is they don't bleed. That is something I thought was really cool. Sharpies, alcohol markers, always bleed. I mean, this little bit of orange is from one of those paint markers that didn't really bleed. And this is actually decently thick paper, but I actually had tried this on some really thin paper. And they don't bleed. So these guys, I'm thinking, one good use in my mind, even though they're Sharpies, is in a planner. Because if you want to decorate it, but you don't want to color, I mean, you don't want to do stamps or whatever, I think this is going to be awesome. Like you could stamp, I've done some stamping in my planner before, but I wound up using just colored pencils to color it in because otherwise it was going to bleed through. I could do it without that. Hey, Miss Maureen, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm loving this. So I went ahead and I got a bunch of different colors. It looks like I did get 2 of the black. I don't think I meant to do 2 of the black. But yeah, they said they had a bunch of markers out. So they said you could, they give you a bag and everything you could stuff in that bag you can get. And you saw when I was opening it up, it was full. It was absolutely full. Well, other than I was able to stuff this in, but I couldn't get any more markers in it. So that is all the stuff. Sorry, all the stuff that I got from Creativation. Now I have to start sorting and figuring out what I'm going to play with first and all the things. But I'd say that the first thing that I'm going to do, hello, Miss Danielle Brown. Welcome, welcome. First thing we're going to do is on Tuesday, we're going to do sublimation without a printer using artistry inks. That's going to be the ink pads and the markers. And I may pull out the paints because I want to play with paints more. I do have to sort through all of the friggin' paints that I've got. Oh my goodness. Because again, I forgot that it's one of those things that I give them and then I didn't, guys, I am going to tell you this. This is a secret. Last year's Creativation, I showed you all the stuff that I got then. And guess what? I didn't actually put any of it away, or a lot of it didn't get put away until this week. Last year I got the markers from Artify. So from this company, but they also gave me a full set of, I think it was like 40 or so different colors of paint, a bunch of acrylic paint, and I hadn't even taken them out of the package yet. Yeah. You're talking about this one? My problem with this set, and I haven't decided exactly what markers I'm going to go forward with. I've been using Spectrum Noir for a couple of years, and I absolutely love the way that they blend. They've done well. The downside is that they have got a bullet nib and a chisel tip, which means I have not done much with brush tip. Okay, so because of that, I need to figure out what I want to use. These are also the ones with the bullet tip and the brush nib. And the chisel nib. But I can't get them to friggin' blend. Let me get a piece of cardstock. Let me go with blue. One thing I did notice that I hadn't seen before is that I actually had there was a sticker page that came with them. So I went ahead and did the swatching on the sticker pages so that they do match pretty well the ends, but there's a couple of colors that don't really match that well. This one's close. This one is a little bit darker than what the end is. They're close. But they have stickers so that you can do that. But yeah, these are alcohol inks. So because they're alcohol inks, yeah, and there is a blender pen. So I've got that too, but I want them to blend together, and they should, because that's what my alcohol markers do. You guys could definitely let me know what, I've never used, my brain is stopping again. Sorry, guys. I have not used Copics. That is the word I was trying to find. I haven't used Copics. Copics blend together really well. Spectrum Noirs were kind of a lower end marker that was a lot less expensive, so that's what I went with. But I've had this set of markers for about like 4 years, and some of the colors are very much... Welcome, Ursa Crafta, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, they all basically blend well. These guys don't. So I'm just going to use the chisel so I can get more ink down, right? And let's start with the lighter color. But I have not been able to get them to blend together. So saturating as much as I can. You can tell I'm putting a lot on. This is more than what I would put on with just doing regular coloring. And they're not really wanting to blend together. Let me see if I've got a mid-tone color. I will go with this one. It's barely breaking it down. And this, instead of actually blending, it's basically just lightening up the other one too much. I don't like that blend. It is too hard to do. So I'm probably going to get rid of this set once I decide what I'm going to do. This one is a good one for me to have under my desk, though, for the colors that I don't have in my Spectrum Noir, because I've got my full set here, but a lot of them are dry, so I need to refill them, and I don't have all the refills. So, okay, do I want to buy more refills? If I can find them, which is hard for me to find them. I have found some on Blick, but not all of them, and I haven't been able to find them really anywhere else. So there's some that I'm not going to have from there. I'm thinking about Ohuhu. I'm also thinking about Olo. So would love for you guys to post over in the Discord what your opinions are of which markers you are using for your alcohol marker coloring. Yes, I have an affiliate link with Blick. I haven't used it in a bit, but assuming that ShareAcell is letting me log into it again. Because remember a little bit ago when I tried to pull up the Artistry link, I couldn't actually log into ShareAcell. I have no idea why. It was just very slow. It's like just the spinning wheel. But the other websites are working fine. And I'm just double checking that I'm correct on that. Maybe it's my internet. Well, it let me go onto my site. Now that's kind of weird. Being able to log into my website compared to being able to log into the ShareAcell, and I'm able to log into mine easier. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I will definitely... yours are from the 1900s. Yes. Oh, did I show you this? This is one of the things I got. It's down in the bottom of the water. This is for cleaning my brushes. It is a... Where's my stick? Ooh. I didn't seal this well. This one is called a paint puck. So I put it in a bottle of water, and it worked great for cleaning up when I was just doing some swatching, goofing around, because I haven't felt well enough to really do anything. I have lots of stuff I need to do. Anyhow, yeah, love you, Dawn. But they've also got the bigger ones. They've actually got some collapsible water containers with the paint puck thing down at the bottom. That is great for cleaning your brushes. And they were doing some painting over there, and I believe they said that the one that they had out, they hadn't had to change the water all day. Or maybe it was in 2 days, something like that. I just know that when I was using it, it's where the little scrubby things at the bottom, these little guys, cleaned it well enough that it was basically none of the color was coming off on my paper towel when I was wiping them off. So that I think was pretty cool. And I believe I used that when I did this too. This is with all of those fun Simon Hurley new neons, and you can see the paintbrush marks. I did these with a paintbrush. Not with a foam thing, not with anything else, not with my finger, not with a spatula. I did this all with just a paintbrush, and they came off perfect. I love this. This may have been the one that I was doing when I was sampling that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it. I don't even know how long I've been live. This time around, it says it's been about an hour and a half. First time around, I don't know, because of course my internet decided, I don't know if it was Restream or if it was the internet or what it was, but it was not wanting to work right. And I'm going back to see if it'll tell me what time I went live, because I want to know. Call it what? Now, I was talking about, I think I need to stop. I already went through all of my stuff and you just popped in. Oh, actually, I started at 2 o'clock. I started the stream at 2. I sent out an email. Actually, I went ahead and sent out an email to everybody. So the first one was 27 minutes, and then this one's been an hour and a half. Dawn wants to see something. What do you want to, what do we want to show Dawn? I'll pull something back out. I've got a big mess over here. I have paints. I have artistry. I have some new paintbrushes. I have lots of new markers. I've got new spatulas. Dawn, you missed your invitation to play with paint. Yeah, I pulled out, okay, I just got these new brushes. These are from Silver Brush, and the woman there was basically saying you can use these for basically all of your stuff. You don't actually have to have another set. You can just use this set and you're good. So I want to, of course, experiment with this stuff. I also went ahead and opened up a pack of brushes that I've had for at least 2 years. They were still in the packaging. And those were the artist, what were they called? Let me grab them. I pulled these out. I think these are the Hobby Lobby brand. So I just pulled these out and took off the little plastics on there and actually used them yesterday. These are Art Studio. No, the Fine Touch, but these I think are Hobby Lobby brand, and I hadn't used them. Did you see the paint cleaner? Are we talking about this guy or what paint cleaner? Works on all medium. Oh, that thing, that was from, wait a minute, no. I don't know. So I don't know if Jim is talking to me or talking to somebody else, because I don't think I've got whatever paint cleaner it is, but I probably need it. And it's been quite a while since the last time I did a painting. And the last painting I did, I think I did it at Painting with a Twist or the Whiny Wench. Okay, so to me, you'll have to send me info on the paint cleaner. You might have sent it to me on Facebook and I missed it. I don't know. I still don't know why I can't pull up my Sharacell stuff. There we go. It finally decided to come up. So I'm going to grab the Artistry, because we're going to be playing with Artistry inks this next week. And you guys got to see the starter kit that comes with the markers and a bunch of the blanks and the tape and some of the protective paper. So let me pull up that link for you guys. And I had never actually seen what was inside it. I think I saw pictures, but I have never actually gotten one. But since I got to play with the stuff, you know, when I made that little bag, what did I do with my bag? I bet the bag's in the bottom of this guy. So here's the starter kit. So I did one of the bags here. They had both at Creativation, had both. Yep, dropped frames again. Okay, you guys should be back because now it says that my kbps is fine. It's like 4900, so it should be back to normal. Hopefully you're not buffering. Okay, so anyway, this one has got, it's got the markers, it's got the protective paper in 8.5 by 11 sheets, it's got the bags, it's got, oh, that is so fun. Yeah, I have to find the one, magic. Okay, I need to check them out. So we've got that. We also had some coasters. And not those. Where's my other coaster? Good grief. Why does it keep doing that? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so there's the one I was looking for. So it also comes with vegan leather coasters, 2 of these, and I think this one turned out really pretty. So I've got me some cool souvenirs from the show. Anyhow, yeah, so on Tuesday we're going to do, I don't think the link ever popped in for Artistry. Let me try it again. Can you do artistry on cork coasters? My assumption is if the coaster is not made for sublimation, the answer is probably no. You want to use things that have got a polyester component to it, and cork I don't believe does, but that doesn't mean that you can't get coaster blanks that are made for sublimation, if that makes any kind of sense. The best way to see what all you can do sublimation on, yeah, the crinkle stuff would be good for witch's hair. I have got a bunch of that stuff that is sitting in my stash. I've got bags where I bought it like 4 years ago to go in Happy Mail that I never actually created. Because, you know, you take a shift in what kind of crafting you're doing, and you don't need some of the stuff that you've got. So I haven't touched it in a few years. And I am going to follow what Erin Reed said on her presentation today in the Paper Crafters Organization Summit. And that is, United States, there's going to be additional shipping charges because the shipping charges are actually more than what the box cost. So I haven't heard back from them. I'm basically going to have to cancel their order because it's been a week and I haven't heard back from them. Anyhow, if you're outside the United States, there's probably going to be additional shipping charges. But if you are in the United States, the shipping charges are included in the price of the product on the website. Who has the tool to make crinkle paper? Make their own. Yeah, I don't have any, but crinkle paper isn't that expensive and you can get it at Dollar Tree, I believe. So I'd never been opened. Just saying. So there are a bunch of things I'm getting rid of. I've cut down at least 3 different paper packs where I have duplicates because I thought that they were cool, and they are cool, and now I want to use them, but it's where Mary's saying there's a tool for that. Yeah, crinkle paper. Yeah, I know that there are shears where you can, basically cut strips. They're basically scissors with multiple blades. I've seen those and I'm thinking, really depends on what size box it's going to be. And I would have to look it up at the time, but you let me know what you want to do, Mary. We can get together on that in a bit. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end now. I do have a lot of projects I need to get done. I'm basically out of breath right now and not feeling good. Yeah, I will see you later. Elisa, thank you so much for popping in, honey. And I am sorry about the buffering. I don't know what the heck's going on with Restream. I'm going to have to see about contacting them to see what the heck is going on because there's just no reason that it should be doing that. I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch right now because I shut down the other 2. So it shouldn't be. I've never had problems like this until I upgraded. That's what was really, really irritating me with that. And, I always want to make things better than you. Dawn is saying herb scissors. That makes sense. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys on the next one, which I'm planning on for Tuesday. And hopefully I will have at least 1 or 2 other videos up this week. I'm hoping I can get kind of back on track, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.